Why do we have a
Thought,
presence?
thoughts on CRMs, Justin? CRM implementations? Any thoughts?
Well, organizations waste stupid amounts of money. I think that ideally the CRM, in a perfect world, I would say the CRM should be used for one purpose only, and that is the pursuit of new business. So it should be used by the sales team exclusively, and the sales team exclusively should be involved in one thing, and that's pursuing new business. That means winning new accounts and selling new categories of business to existing accounts. Everything other than that should not be done in CRM. It should be done in ERP. So processing orders, generating quotes, engineering and configuring solutions. Everything else should be done in ERP. It makes no sense to move all that operational stuff into a different piece of technology. Now, if you reserve CRM for simply the pursuit of new business, you don't need tight integration between CRM and ERP. You only need a one-way integration of the address book. That's all you need. And you don't need lots of customization. So you can go and buy Salesforce the way it comes, or any Dynamics or Sugar or any enterprise class CRM. And you can avoid the consulting firm that wants to sell you services, and you can simply use it the way it comes out of the box. All you need is to figure out how to do a one-way replication of address book data from ERP into CRM. So, we can get an organization up and running with CRM in a week with no professional services fees. But of course, there's a huge incentive for enterprise technology companies to overcomplicate things. They want to transfer a whole bunch of stuff that should be done in ERP into CRM so that they can write complex integrations between the two, and so that they can spend a fortune trying to replicate the complex data model from ERP into CRM. But and of course, we meaning the business community, giving them a license to do that, as a consequence of our complete absence of division of labor. If we recognize that salespeople have nothing to do with revenue, they contribute nothing to revenue. Revenue should be the responsibility of operations. Salespeople's contribution is winning new annuities, winning new business. Now, if organizations recognize that and structured their businesses accordingly, there would be significantly less expenditure on CRM.
I think it's interesting. In one of your talks, you were talking about operations versus sales, and that sort of hits on what you're saying here. Pricing is operations. Product issues should be operations. I feel like sales jumps in all of these different avenues, and it bogs them down from selling.
Yeah, well, the two pertinent facts here is that for most organizations, 70 to 90% of their revenue in any given reporting period comes from existing customers repurchasing. Now, the second piece of information is, if you look at why customers leave, in other words, stop purchasing, the three most common reasons in order are poor operational performance. In other words, you don't deliver your stuff on time. Number two, poor pricing. You're too bloody expensive. And number three is product problems. So either the performance of the product, or they're not happy with the range of products that the organization stocks. They're the top three most common reasons why customers leave, and all of those things are operational responsibilities. Salespeople have nothing to do with any of those things. So if most of your revenue comes from existing customers repurchasing, and if what causes existing customers to continue repurchasing are operational factors, then why the hell do we think that salespeople should be responsible for revenue in the first place?